Hello, hello, hello. We're back with some more Deathmark. Alright, so since it's been 2 weeks, I think it would be nice to kind of recap what happened. So, if I recall correctly, it should be in the bag. And this one? Mark Bearer file, Spirit file. Oh, I guess, yeah, let's do the Spirit file. So this should recap the Hanahiko that we did last time. Right? Or just everything, yeah. So, this loops back around. So, starting from the very beginning, file 1 of 20, apparently. So right, we begin with Rumors of the Mark. So, the death mark, where if the scar appears on your body suddenly, it heralds your upcoming death. So that's me right now. And then Kujo Mansion is where we found one victim of the mark, Saya Kujo, and the talking doll. Then we found out about Hanahiko, which is a ghost in H City's schools. And then this black rabbit that we found. I don't think we actually got any much more explanation from it other than it being a mysterious black rabbit. And then of course Hanahiko himself, the spirit that we were investigating. And then we got all of the other stuff, the plantified guard, where the plants were kind of growing everywhere. You know, what I find interesting now that I'm looking through this is that there are plant-based kind of deaths, I guess? Like, starting from Saya Kujo, when we first saw her die, we saw a lot of flowers, plants, right? And the same happened here with the plantified guard. So, maybe that's a unifying aspect of spirits, not necessarily an aspect of Hanahiko himself. Because it seems unlikely that Saya Kujo was killed by Hanahiko as well. And then this is where we met up with Mashita for the first time. And then we found out Hanahiko's background. You know, while I was looking at my Steam achievements, I saw that I got Hanahiko destroyed, and then beside that there was something called Hanahiko saved. So clearly there was a way to save him that I did not take. And then we continued investigating, we found the bloodstained umbrella, and then the last stand. All of these special information. Things that probably would have helped me save Hanahiko instead of destroying him. Well, nevertheless, we moved on in our own way. And so, yep, all of the mark bearers, well, they're not necessarily gone, but they will leave soon. So, let's exit now. It's nearly dawn. I better get some rest. Use talk to continue the next chapter. Alright, let's talk then. Are you retired to bed? I think I did everything that I need to do. You know, after 2 weeks, I think I'm starting to forget their voices. Oh well, I'll try to make something up for them again. Oh. We beat the Hanahiko chapter. Alright. Another night greets me. It's been 3 days since the investigation, and not one glimmer of hope for me. Time idles by as death draws ever closer to claim me. The mark that brings death. The only way to escape it is to defeat the spirit that gave it to me. But I have no clue where that spirit is right now. Maybe things would be different if that specialist, Sayakujo, was alive. Someone's knocking. A knock breaks my train of thought. How long you planning on sleeping? You're pretty relaxed for a guy who could die soon. The ex-detective, Satoru Mashita. The other mark bearers left the mansion, but he stayed behind. Mary was the cause. I guess she asked him to help as he was leaving. She went against Sayakujo's wishes by doing that, but it seems it was for my sake. Well, that's nice. I guess I still have one person as a partner then. I thought I would be completely alone. But I don't know about Mashita. Even if he was asked to stay, he has no reason to agree. What's that look? Not happy I stayed behind? I'd prefer Tsukasa. You know what? I'm grateful enough, I guess. After all, I do have a partner then. Cut that out. It's creepy. Flatter me all you want, but I won't forget you drove without a license. He's got a bad mouth as usual. His true intentions aside, I have to say I'm honestly grateful for his help. My amnesia could hit without warning, so I can't go out wherever I want. He's been going around, gathering information in my place. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea who this guy is. He's an ex-detective, as was mentioned. He joined us while we were investigating Hanahiko. We met him in the school basement. Or rather, the school dungeon? And then he tagged along. He also had a mark, but it disappeared. So now he's just tagging along and helping out, I guess. And I'm kind of surprised at this line. He's been going around gathering information in my place. We've been here for literally one night. We've known each other for literally one night. When did he have time to go around gathering information? Well, he's an ex-detective, so I guess he has ways. I saw some people from the force. Still no ruckus over H Elementary. During the day? I don't think it's even been one day yet. Unless my sense of time is completely off. We came back and then it was dawn and then we went to sleep. Does this guy not sleep? Is that perhaps why he has such dark bags under his eyes? But wait a second. That guard went missing. His company should be notified. That company is exactly the issue. It's run by Yakuza thugs who have their eyes on the labor department. They don't want the police involved. Plus, in a shitty company like that, people up and walk out all the time. Yamashita, that was his name. Everyone thinks he up and split. I hear that's why they're having a hard time finding a replacement. If you didn't know the school was haunted, it'd just be another abandoned building. The government wouldn't need to rush to find a new guard. The man lived alone, so a missing persons report won't be filed soon. The school most likely won't come under suspicion until then. That's it for my report. He covered a lot of ground in a short time. Ex-detectives sure are handy. Yup, very short time. Did you bring up the mark or spirits when you were asking around? Do you think I'm an idiot? They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if I or the kid, even if the kid or I did bring them up, who'd honestly believe us? The kid? He's investigating with a kid? Why waste my breath? Exasperated, he shrugs. Searching the mansion was on you, so did you find anything? Okay, so I guess the day passed. I came up blank as well, though I've only gone through half so far, and some of the rooms were locked. Stuck without a warrant. Like you'd wait for something like that. I swallowed the words before they come out. Oh yeah, Mary's asking for you. You should get going. Alright, how did I do her voice? It was like high and airy, I think. I have been waiting for you. Mary is sitting primly on the couch, the same as always. It appears you are having a difficult time with your investigation. I do wish I could be of more use to you. I know you can sense mark bearers. Can you sense spirits too? If they were to come onto the grounds, I believe I could, yes. That doesn't sound particularly useful. Do you have any other abilities or powers? Indeed. I can view the vague shape of the course of a person's fate. Like predicting the future? Oh no, nothing quite so extreme. It is more akin to fortune-telling. It may or may not come to pass. I get it. That's why what you predicted earlier didn't actually happen. Did Mary tell you something? The truth you're seeking can be found here, or some such. Well, have you ever tried voice acting? Well, I'm trying voice acting right here. Like a fool, I fell for it. So convinced. I'm such an idiot. A loud knock sounds at the door. A visitor in the dead of night. A mark bearer? I open the door, and the visitor strides in. It's a new character! It's a new character! A new voice I have to come up with! It's a shady looking young man in a uniform delinquents these days tend to wear. Is this a uniform delinquents tend to wear? I feel like the red shirt is rather characteristically delinquent though. He smirks at me, clearly feeling superior. Alright, delinquent voice. This place, Cujo Mansion? I got business with some Saya chick. No way you're her, huh? He narrows his eyes, staring suspiciously. Yo, I'm Saya. You got that right, I'm Saya. Huh? You think you're funny lying? Anyways, you guys know her, yeah? Would you hear me out? Introductions are quickly done. His name's Sho Nagashima. And as we'd guessed, he's got a mark. He rolls up his right sleeve to show us. And yep, The red mark is burned in. An occult freak friend said something. Like, it gives you amnesia. For real? Yeah, that's right. I can't even remember my real name. You're kinda too calm for all that. Bet you're pulling a fast one on me. That grates, but that reaction's normal. But if he's not going to believe the rumors, then he had no reason to come. Why is he here then? Rumors are just that. Amnesia, or dying because of some mark? That's comic book craziness. Every word of it is true. Oh wait, that was the wrong person. Was that a girl's voice?
There is a saying, the truth is stranger than fiction. They are two sides of the same coin.
Mary begins explaining. I'm sure she figured it would be the fastest way to convince him. You got some damn speaker set up somewhere, don't ya? Is this her talking?
I don't take kindly to threats.
He peers closely at Mary. This scene has too many characters in it. Whew.
Such a mechanism does not exist, Lord Show.
No way! He yelps pathetically, his eyes wide, and suddenly falls flat on his ass. Seems that, despite appearances, this punk is terrified of ghosts and monsters. His tough act is likely a cover. An interesting character has joined. After that, he meekly pays full attention to Mary as she speaks. He listens quietly, his face pale, as she tells him about the mark and spirits. By the time she finishes explaining, his face is devoid of color.
Now, Lord Show, have you not already experienced the beginnings of memory loss?
Yeah. I don't think he's used to Mary yet. His face is rather stiff. Yeah, it's been frozen in this expression. I mean, most people's faces are stiff, I'd find, in this world. My memory's always been crap, so I thought I was imagining things. But then it started getting so bad that it was just ridiculous. I got this occult friend, yeah? Told him about my scar. The mark. And he scared the shit out of me. Showed me an article that said it was all that scar thing's fault. So now I'm here. Moy mentioned seeing an article by Saya Kujo, in a magazine too. It's all cause of some monster. The hell? This is crazy. Why'd this have to happen to me? Not believing it is normal. But if you don't, you'll die. In fact, one kid already has. If you don't want to kick the bucket, figure out how you got the mark. Even if your memory's gone bad, you should at least remember that. I'm not that far gone, thanks. Positive I got it in the forest by H. Castle. I know I did. I mean, it does have a rumor about the place being cursed, so we should probably ask him some more about it. Well, forest? The huge forest west of the city. Wait, doesn't everyone know that? Even kids do. but I've lost my memory. Maybe that's why I don't know about it. The place is the city's garbage dump. Bunch of nasty rumors about it. There's illegal industrial waste dumping there like all the time. It's not just objects either. They say a black car once dumped a young woman's body there. A new mother strangled her kid there because she couldn't take care of it. There's tons more rumors like that, whether or not any of them are true. I heard some of those too. Like, the lost kid who was eaten by a dog and they only found his torso. Or that a murderer hides out there and kills anyone who gets near. The two of them happily exchange stories. Happily. Apparently, while he hates ghosts, he's more than fine with this kind of stuff. I've hit up the edge of the forest a few times, but never walked in. No one with half a brain goes there. What should I ask next? Well, then why were you there? I was obviously on my bike, man. Place is totally empty at night, so it's perfect for driving around. Riding around free as a bird helps me clear my mind. Before you ask, yes, I have my license, and no illegal mods. This guy's doing better than me. He has a license. Huh, is that so? We don't need another person flaunting the law. One is enough. I smile wryly. Who would have thought this kid would be on the straight and narrow? That day, when I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out. And suddenly I've got this scar. What should I ask next? Well, it's cursed. Show stiffens like a board. I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about it freaks me out. What a wimp. Rumors exist for a reason. That place is a famous suicide spot. 50 people die there a year, so they say. And that's just what they find. Once there was a mass suicide. It has its fair share of grisly history. Show's eyes are wide. He looks like he swallowed a bug. I doubt we'll get more out of Show. No info on the spirit, then. You haven't forgotten anything? No keeping secrets now. Quit strong-arming me. Hold your horses. I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see that he really is combing through his memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or nothing, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road, I saw this huge man. A giant? It wasn't just some tree's shadow? Honestly, I'm not real sure. The place was pretty dark, and I only saw it for a second. It sounds pretty iffy. Is that info really reliable?
May I interject? In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. One happens to corroborate Lord Show's story. The rumor of Shimi-O.
It sounds like Mary has an idea. Could you tell us more about it?
Of course, Lord Yashiki. I shall tell you the story of Shimi-O, the man of the forest.
Chapter 2, Shimi-O.
Hey, have you heard that rumor? That one about the weird giant man. He's covered in black splotches, so people call him Shimio, the spotted man of the forest. I've heard he asks everyone he meets a question. Do you like bees? A college student who heard the rumor decided to go to the forest to see. And a man covered in splotches really did appear. Do you like bees? The student laughed. Yeah, sure, I like them. And then, let's raise some then. Your body. Does that mean this next spirit will be all about bees? Shimio asks those he meets a single question, then kills them using his drill. That might be none other than the figure you saw, Lord Sho. However, I have no proof. Then we'll have to gather evidence. Let's get ourselves to the forest. Investigations require legwork. There's no hesitation in Mashita. After facing Hanahiko, he knows full well what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective? Hey now, you serious? Going there in the middle of the night? You guys have totally lost it. You scared? What'd you say? I ain't no scaredy cat. Hey, old man, take me with you instead of him. If that huge guy really is some monster, I'll pound him to dust. He's easy to manipulate. You've settled on a destination. Please head to the forest by H Castle once you are ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark. Best wishes for your investigation. New info was added to the spirit file. Forest and Shimio. Alright. Oh, some more tutorial stuff. All items obtained within chapter are removed at the end. Huh? If a character brings an item, it will be added at the start. It returns to 1000. Okay. That's good to know, actually. So I guess we'll bring Sho along because we've antagonized him a bit. And then let's take a look at my items. So I have a baseball bat and a baseball. That's gonna be interesting. Now we have Shimio in our spirit file, and we have Sho in our mark bearer file. Wait, did I? No, nothing's changed there. Well, let's save, first of all. Since we're back in a place where we can save. And, yeah, let's talk, why not? What Lord Sho saw in the forest, it may be none other than Shimio. You should confirm our suspicions. Oh, Mashita's mark is gone now. Can all of us go, or is that still bad? Going all together is dangerous. It has not been that long since Lord Mashita's mark vanished. The remnants of the curse still linger. Spirits may detect it, as they are sensitive to such things. Please continue to only bring along one other, as you have been doing. Okay. So yeah, I'm only gonna bring Sho along. I wonder how he's gonna do being scared as he is. Well,
Let's make him face his fears. And now I can travel. Sho has his license, so he can drive, right? It's not like I know the way to the forest anyway, compared to him at least. But no, I'm still driving based on this picture. Shit, why am I? Damn it. Why? Sho throws himself into the passenger seat and mumbles an endless litany of complaints. I really want to tell him to shut up, but I'm pretty sure that'll only make things worse. Oh yeah, I forgot to check out his character file. Ceero swearing is truly something? Have I been swearing? Or something? Is shit and damn it considered swearing? I'm only reading the text. It's only natural for a guy his age. Hey old man, you got a smoke? I blink in surprise. Cigarette? I instinctively put my hand in my pocket, but then I come to my senses. You're not old enough for that yet. Shut up. I'm 19 already. It's fine. 19, but you're still in high school. Now I've done it. I'm overcome with regret the instant I say it, but I can't take it back now. Well, excuse me for repeating a grade. Looks like I touched on a sore subject even though that wasn't my intention. The atmosphere in the car was bad enough, and now I've made it worse. Maybe picking Sho to come along wasn't the best idea. But I felt like I had to after antagonizing him, so... Here we are in a bad atmosphere, stuck in a small enclosed space. I need to change the subject. So, are you in a club or anything? You look pretty fit, so maybe baseball or... Yeah, I played, but I quit. My emergency save just got swerved into a dangerous territory. Broke my knee. Too many laps. Coach kept saying I had bad attitude or looked at him funny. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? I don't care about that shit. I couldn't really get into it under that shitty coach anyway. I think I know now why he rides his motorcycle alone in the mountains. But if he came to Kujo Mansion after a setback like that... Oh snap. It's the F word. I'll skip this line. Seriously frustrating. He keeps up a string of swearing for a while. I skipped it, yes. I'm not mentally prepared yet. I can't throw myself into a role that deeply just yet. I just met him today. Maybe if it's a more intense scene, I'll try my best. Anyone would act the same way. Anyone would swear up a storm, but keep going down the same path anyway. Down this dark, uncertain road that only leads to death. We arrive at the forest by H Castle. I stop the car near where Sho says he saw the man, and we enter the forest. All the guideposts on the path are faded, their paint peeling off. It looks hardly traversed, just as Sho and Mashita said. We walk a while, until we come to a large arch, marking the start of a hiking trail. It's rusted over, and with the peeling paint, it doesn't seem to have been touched up. Hey, Bucky. We're just starting the investigation of the next spirit here. It's in a forest, and it's a big giant who... Well, the forest is a place where a lot of crime happens, and Sammy was just here a moment ago, so I think they're still here. But yeah, so... Oh yeah, we also met this new guy. And he's like a delinquent, and he swears a lot. He's also scared of ghosts, so we'll see how he does now that I've dragged him along as my partner. Anyways, here's something interesting here. Do you see this sign? There's a bunch of words or characters here, and some of them are faded, but you see this one isn't faded. This one isn't faded, and this one isn't faded. If you read it out, NEKOZOU, kill. This sign is literally saying like kill. Does he have the mark? Yeah, this guy has the mark. That's why he came over to the mansion just like the other people who had the mark. And so now we're investigating together. Since now, well, we're the only two that are left with the mark. Alright. It's rusted over, and with the peeling paint it doesn't seem to have been touched up. The letters have faded and are mostly illegible. Carefully reading it, it says, "Welcome to the lush and romantic wood timberland." And those highlighted letters, murder. Huh? Coincidence, that's all. It's just because it's way old and faded. Come on, old man, let's go already. We pass under the arch and enter the forest. Sammy, how do you view Ceero, she who shall not be named? What a question. Well, I'll just continue my investigation while you chat there. It reads, "Welcome to the lush and romantic wood timberland." That it does. It also says murder. It's a wooden trash container. Yeah, I'll look at it. I don't think it's been used in a long time. There's no garbage littered around either. Alright, and then feel. I feel around inside the container, but nothing's inside. Cool, nothing's inside. Let's smash it open with a baseball bat. Alright, I won't smash it open. So nothing in the garbage. And it's a wooden table and benches. Is there more that I can do than look at it? The weather-beaten table and benches are clearly damaged and rotting in places. Yeah. I peek underneath the table and find something stuck there. Now that's nice. Found a worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Alright, some more soul power is always nice. Because I have a tendency to die, it seems. Well, I think that's it for the entrance. So, let's check out the memo? No. Let's go in. We continue down the path a short while before we come across something unexpected. It's a grave marker. It was probably put there to honor those who commit suicide here. Might not be a bad idea to say a quick prayer for those who ended their suffering that way. Anything else of interest in here? That would be the grave marker. Let's look at that. Something's written in magic marker. Say the opposite of the truth. You'll be followed. Show scowls cover house face is deathly pale. You'll be followed? The hell's with that? Damn it. Who scribbles dumbass graffiti? Just off to the side, I notice a faint trail. Discovered the entrance to the Beast Trail. That sounds an awful lot suspicious there. Beast Trail? I don't think I'm quite ready. Looks like there's a path over there, too. Hey, old man, try to keep up. You're suddenly so gung-ho. Wait, we're going through the Beast? Oh, okay. The moonlight doesn't reach the Beast Trail that branches off the hiking trail, so we're in gloom. The trees are thick on both sides. We'd get lost if I didn't have a flashlight. Just then, there are footsteps close by from the bushes. Hold on. Did you hear footsteps too? I hear footsteps again. They seem to be getting closer. Then...
Nanda.
It's voiced. It's an old man! A man appears from the bushes. He looks horribly exhausted. Don't startle me like that. You shouldn't stand around in the dark. What are you doing? The man falls silent. I think he realized he already knows the answer. Mashida did say this place is a famous spot for suicide. I just can't do it anymore. I work myself to the bone at a job I don't even want. And you just bring another man home? How dare you? The nerve! He holds his head in his hands. He suddenly starts kicking a tree and yelling. A rapid stream of swear words flows out of his mouth. He seems to be the type that goes crazy when he's upset. Hey, could you tell me? How much nerve do you have to do that? Huh? Stop him. Death invites death. Oh snap. Is this gonna be a choice? I hear that voice again. Stop him. Does that mean I should dissuade him? If you've got something to say, just spit it out, you bastard! Calm him down. By the way, I see the discussion you're having in the chat. Thank you, thank you. And yes, I skipped the F word. I'm not gonna say it for this old guy. Maybe for show, if it happens in like a climatic point, but I have a mental barrier. All right, it would be bad if he went berserk here. I go to calm him down, but what's that? Hey, you telling me to be calm? Who made you king of the castle? You ordering me around? Huh? Ouch. Ouch. And the quality of this stream has dramatically declined. Is that like, it looks fine on me for OBS. Yeah, it's still green for me. And YouTube hasn't given me any errors. So maybe try refreshing? Ah, it was a joke about you skipping lines. But in this case, that line was voiced by the game. I occasionally skip those ones. Alright, I'll work my self-stick, but stuck with it anyway, and for whose sake? I even bought her a purse on her anniversary last year. Damn it. Damn it! Then she goes and sees another man. The man curses the darkness. He's completely lost it. I should probably avoid any tactless interjections or flattery. Hey, you there? Was it me? What'd you think? Clear this up for me. Did I do something wrong? Alright, tactless. Ah, someone's here. What? The man's gaze darts around nervously. Then he mutters quietly. Could it be that creepy guy? He checks around, on full alert. Satisfied that no one's there, he resumes speaking. I'm safe! I didn't die! This guy didn't randomly kill me! I have a feeling that this guy would have killed me if I got it wrong. I'm sure she'd just laugh if she heard I was dead. Hanging off her asshole lover. When I think about it, you know, it's strange. Why do I have to make her happy when it causes me such pain? It's ridiculous. I'm done with it. No way am I gonna die for an idiot like that. That's right. I'm sure I can still... The man looks down at his feet, then glances up at me. I could still start over fresh, right? Ooh. It's impossible. At this point, it's impossible. You're here in this, like, forest where people, like, suicide. Yeah, I agree. I've lived this long. It's too late for me. I'm safe! But I don't think this guy's safe. I'll die sometime soon, even if it's not tonight. I'll endure it until then. Did I just save this guy? He's just gonna walk home now? I don't know what you've been through, but you should rethink it. Honestly though, you look like you'll be fine. His expression changes, as if he's remembered something. I saw a strange man while I was wandering around out here. His body was covered with black splotches. Think he's sick? He kept staring at me. It was creepy. If you're heading back, be careful. Wow, are we friends now or something? A man covered in splotches. Mary brought up some rumors about a man like that. Oh yeah, forgot to mention. The name's Masao Kimura, if we ever meet again. I mean, I highly doubt we'll ever meet again, but maybe you'll get a curse mark. Or death mark. Well, this guy who almost killed me, maybe you'll be a potential partner. Let me buy you a drink or something. Well, see you. So he actually does think we're friends now. We don't talk long with Masao Kimura before he leaves. I didn't particularly want to. Man at the brink of suicide. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Guys like that should just hurry up and die. I mean, that's a bit rude, but there's the thought. I guess he's very honest. The beast trail continues onward. Let's return to our investigation. Dang, you see this map here? It looks incredibly long. Would you willingly partner up with a potential murderer? Well, if it's a game. Possibly. Boy, that dog just barked. There's dogs in here too, huh? There's nothing here. So we'll just keep going forward. This guy's smiling so much. Oh hey, the light was on. But let's start with looking around the trees. Alright. I go to open the door and my hand gets coated with a sticky liquid. Is that honey perchance? It smells sweet. Is this honey? That's also what I thought. Why would there be honey on a doorknob? Of course, it's to attract the bees, right? The bees that the spirit wants to grow in you. Mystified, I step inside the cottage. How about that? It's clean. You could spend a night here easy. Well, it might be clean, but it looks awfully broken. Although, am I supposed to be suspicious of this? It looks like it was recently repaired. The wood here is uncracked, whereas it's broken pretty much everywhere else. Alternatively, maybe there used to be a bookcase here that helped prevent the cracks. 'Cause that looks very bookcase shaped. So maybe there's a hole behind one of these bookcases. I ignore Sho's rambling and take a good look around the cottage. I'm not sure why, but something feels off. Takes me 2 seconds to figure it out. It's too clean. Huh? Sho looks at me, startled. Don't you think it's strange? Why would a building that's been abandoned for so long be this clean inside? I don't even have to look to know his face has just turned 3 shades whiter. You're saying someone lives here? I don't know for sure, but it's possible someone comes here occasionally. That, or... I immediately start shining my flashlight on places of interest. What do you think is in this bag? It's pretty big. Are you implying there's a body in there? You know, like, this is the head, this is the shoulder, this is the arm, this is like the torso, and this is like the legs folded up. Is that what we're trying to say here? How should I know? If you're so interested in it, why don't you open it already? Sho gives me the go-ahead, so I open up the burlap sack. Before I can stop it, it loses its balance and topples to the floor. Sho's eyes open wide, aghast. Ugh. And it is, with a lot of holes in it. What rolls out on the floor is a corpse. A woman. Oh, what's with that body? Her body is drilled through with countless holes. A sharp, cylindrical tool must have gouged them. Oh, like a drill. Like an actual, like, drill. Even odder, her whole body appears to be covered in liquid. A thick, sweet scent fills the air, strong enough to make you want to cough. Is this... honey? Honey? On a corpse? Why? He's not really asking me, obviously. There's no way I'd know. All I do know is... we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's hurry and search the rest of the cottage. We need to hurry and get out of here as soon as possible. Let's search the cottage. I mean... we definitely need to search the cottage for hints, because, yeah. Alright. What? You don't look around? What are we gonna do about this? He's not expecting us to take it, is he? Close the bag and put it back. That's all we can do. Come on. Help me out. Hey, this isn't the time to be freaking out. Who's freaked out? And yeah, being drilled alive sounds horrible. But I mean, it's possible that they were drilled while dead. That might, you know, that's a bit better. Because we haven't determined the cause of death. Sweating profusely, we managed to get the job done. We still need to search the rest of the cottage. Alright. Let's search. Light bulb. I flipped the switch at the base of the light bulb, but it doesn't turn on. Maybe it's broken. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Ah. It's a metal toolbox. Let's look at it. There's a thin layer of dust built up on the outside. No one has touched it for a long time. Why would you drill someone who's already dead? Why? To put honey on them, of course. Let's feel it. It's locked. There's no way to open it. Alright, smack it open with the baseball bat. Come on, I really want to smack things with this baseball bat because I've got it. But I guess there's no way to open that toolbox just yet. If ever. No, it's here. Bottles of drugs are all in a line. Are they labeled? The labels say night night. Hey, maybe that woman was poisoned with some night night. If that's what it means. What does feel? I shake one and luckily find one that still has some left inside. I got some night night. If it's poison, I now have poison. There's some books here. Oh, but first, let's look inside this box. I remove the lid and look inside, but all I find is dust. Why can't I look at it then? Alright, book time. It's an old notebook. The cover says, Honey Bee Family Notes. Let's look at it. Make 5 new body, smear honey all over. Exactly. You drill someone who's already dead so that you can turn them into a new hive. Cover them with honey and bam, you've got a beehive. Ferment, honey, get stinky liquid. And I guess this new beehive gets a weird stinky liquid. Drawn by smell. Honey, bee, enter, hive. Well, let's feel it. Feeling gives that. Oh, I can just rip it out? Let's take it. Alright, I'm done with the book. And then... Oh wait, some more honeybee family notes? Honeybees are our friends. Make them amiable with medicine from the sprayer. If they get mad, pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awakened honeybees leave the hive in the direction of the sun. Wow. Let's take a page. Honestly, I don't know how I decide if something is useful, but it's been determined as being useful. I peek through a crack to see if anything's inside, but it seems to be empty. What is with these empty boxes? There's two of them. This one and this one are empty, and this one I can't open. I guess that's it then. Womb. Alright. Fuck. And then we leave. Alright, goodbye cabin. And let's just check the place again. Alright, nothing here. Let's go back. And again, let's just, you know, make sure there's nothing else over here. And back. Okay, we're back where we started. I wanted to touch this one as well. Feel. I searched the grave marker, but nothing's unusual about it other than the graffiti. Alright, if that's the case, we can move on. This is the main footpath. As we continue through the dense forest, a pained cry suddenly echoed among the trees. Oh hey, there's a hand mark. Let's investigate. There's a pattern on the tree trunk. There's an arm-like pattern on the bark. Is this even a natural occurrence? What if we feel it? I look around the tree and find a talisman on the exact opposite side of the tree from the pattern. Oh yay. I get a bit more soul power. That's helpful, because I lost some from that suicidal guy who wants to buy me drinks. Is that the only thing over here? Seems like it. Then we'll move forward. Deeper into the forest. Alright. Anything here? Seems like at this point there's just trees. And more trees. And then I'll get lost. But so far it's a straight path, so we should be fine. Oh, there's another grave marker. I'll check everything else and then let's take a look at that. It's a grave marker placed to honor suicide victims. I guess they kind of put that a bit everywhere. Something's written in Sanskrit, but the letters are blurry. Just looks like a stain. Off to the side, I noticed a thin trail. Found the beast trail. Thought so. There's one here too. Come on, let's go. As usual, he's enthusiastic when it comes to finding new trails. I follow Sho into the bush. Ah! Sho spots something and stumbles, falling backward into me. And again, he's so enthusiastic about going into the trail, but once he sees something scary... At the same time, every single hair on my body stands on end. I quickly look down and find... something is clinging onto my ankles, its expression anguished. It seems eager to speak to me, but its voice is incredibly hard to decipher. This pitch black. Can't see anything. What's it saying? Wait, that grave marker said to say the opposite of the truth. How many spirits are there in total? I don't know. This is the second one, though. But what's the opposite of the truth? Does that mean I'm supposed to lie? I have to lie. I can't tell the truth. Oh no. I'm bad at lying. Wait. Are you... Bliss too? Bliss. What's bliss? Lifeless? Lifeless is the only word I can think of. Am I lifeless? I am. It looks sad and lonely. Only the dead are here. Safe! First try. I hear another voice at my feet. Dead. Don't believe. I don't understand. Tell me. Okay, I have to lie. He's asking if he's dead? Is he dead? Yes, he is. But I'm gonna lie and say, no, you're not dead. Am dead. No, you're not dead. No, you're not dead. No, you're not dead. Deny it, deny it, deny it, deny it, deny it. No way. I still have to. It looks sad and lonely. On an unrelated note, how did you, Ceero, come to the conclusion you were dead? I haven't. I'm not dead. I'm here right now. I'm not dead. I hear yet another good voice at my feet. Come on. Just listen. This is hard to voice act. Okay, lie. Yes. That's right. I'm 5. The voice sounds like it passes through me and is then sucked into the ground. The next thing I know, shadow clutching my ankles is gone. Woo, survived. That one actually worked, like made sense. Sho stands there, his face deathly pale. You see, Sho, nothing happens to Sho. He's always just standing beside me. Does his life never go on the line? He just stands and watches while I have to choose all the decisions. Oh, no way. Yeah, I saw it. God, it was so clear. It's okay. It's over now. Right. Old man. What? You're awesome. Well, he's certainly straightforward. Sure. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. So that was this thing. You know what? Let's just, keep going. It looks like it's a dead end up ahead, so whatever we find here... Oh. Is that a beehive? Do you want a delinquent making potentially life-ending decisions? This delinquent seems like an honest guy. He rides a motorcycle, but he has a license. And he just said I was cool. I think this delinquent's a good guy. There's only one thing to examine here. There's a wooden box that probably used to contain a beehive. Well, let's start with just looking at it. I carefully approach it, but I don't see any bees. No bees? Then I'll feel it. I open the box and find a metal tool inside. A crowbar. I can open stuff now. Like those boxes that I couldn't open. Oh wait. One of the boxes was just plain empty. But I can open the box that looked empty. Why would I want to open a box that looks empty? Anyways, I can open the toolbox maybe. Huh? What's this doing here? Why not grab it? We have a crowbar now. There's a thin crack on the top. Alright. That's it then. Let's go back. I feel like that was an important item. Go down the trail. I step into the empty clearing. The air is filled with the buzzing of bees. Because there's a beehive right there. There appears to be a giant beehive here. It probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Those things are dangerous. Old man, don't push your luck. You see, he's thinking about us. We beat a hasty retreat. Okay. Yeah. So let's use the crowbar to break open some of that stuff. Wait a moment. Is it a good idea to go back there when we, escaped that place? Oh well, you know what? If it's not a good idea, too bad for us, I guess. Just make sure there's nothing around the house right now. Alright, let's go into the cabin that we escaped from just earlier. Let's use the crowbar to pry this open. Take out the crowbar and shove it under the lid of the toolbox. Pressure on it using it as a lever. The toolbox pops open. Got a sprayer. Now I can use a variety of drugs. Manipulators will themselves be manipulated. What's that thing? A sudden voice makes me jump, but I shake it off and turn towards him. It's a tool that sprays chemicals and pesticides. You put the container of drugs in here and then do this. I quickly demonstrate how it works. Sho scratches his face, his brow furrowed. You sure know a lot, old man. I'll let you handle it then. And now I'm suddenly in charge of it. When I want to spray a drug, I'll have to choose which drug to use. But is this thing really that hard to figure out? I've never seen it before either, but I still knew how to use it right away. Huh, I wonder if that means that I used to use drug sprayers? Here. The Night-Night. Can be used with the sprayer. Make them friendly with the medicine from the sprayer. I can only assume that it means the Night-Night. It seems to be empty, but it might not be. Let's use the crowbar on it. Wait a moment. I have to examine it. Wait a moment. It doesn't give me the option to use an item on it. Okay. That's fine. The light still won't turn on, I bet. I think I should hurry and leave then. Well, check that there's only dust in here as well. Ah, I'm just clicking. Spam clicking. Okay. Let's head back. Can I combine stuff while I'm here? Not like this. Okay. Do I want to save? Not just yet. I'll save right before I go to the beehive again. Almost there. And here, we save now. I wonder how many save slots there are. Okay. Let's go. I step into the empty clearing. There is filled with buzzing of bees. There appears to be a giant beehive here. It probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. Oh yeah, there's that. I take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use this to spray drugs. Alright. The only thing I can examine is the beehive. As one might expect, the giant beehive. I'll start by just looking at it. I have no idea how far the sprayer can reach, but the hive's not too high up. I should be able to reach it. Alright, that's a good start. I don't think I should feel it. I think I should go straight to using the tool. I already have the sprayer out. Now I need to choose which drug to spray. In which case, I only have one drug. I take out the night-night and put it in the sprayer. I take careful aim and spray the drug. The bee's movements get slower. Eventually, the hive falls completely silent. Used up one bottle of night-night. I've silenced every hive in this area. Now we can pass through. Yes! Alright! Haha! Way to go, old man! You got this! Boy, he's like my hype squad. Only has good things to say. Alright, let's keep going. Whoa! Did you just hear some kind of animal? I heard it. It sounds familiar. Turning around, I wonder if it's... Oh, hey! And yup, that rabbit hops in front of me. A bunny? The rabbit stares at us, completely still. It's almost like it's waiting for us to follow. Hey, wait! The next thing I know, I'm rushing after it. Hey, where do you think you're going, old man? That rabbit was at H Elementary and showed up and guided us when we were in trouble. That's not some normal rabbit. It's definitely acting with intent. At last, the rabbit guides me to... Are those mushrooms? An old Shinto torii gate. And so those little statues as well. There's a shrine here? The rabbit looks back at me. Then soundlessly turns from the gate and hops into a bush nearby. Hey, old man! Don't mess with me like that! You're nuts running off like that! The hell's with that bunny anyway? Something's bothering me about it. I lost sight of it here though. Just then, from out of the darkness, a
huge swarm of bees descends on us.
Shit, watch out! There's bees everywhere! Damn, we gotta get out of here! Sho pulls my arm, and we stumble back to the earlier crossroad. And dang, we're out of night-night. Where can we get more night-night? Can we go to, like, the department store or convenience store at this hour? Well, might as well start by examining this area. Can I not examine this? This looks kind of like something that I should be able to examine. But I guess not. Let's go in this direction. To the left. Oh, would you look at that? Those are quite some faces. There's a leaning Jizo statue. It's noticeably dirty, as if someone hasn't been looking after it, and moss is growing on its back. Well, I don't think very many people are looking after the stuff around here. Let's feel it. I pat around the Jizo statue to search it, and there's a strange texture on its moss-covered back. When I brush away the moss, I find yellowed paper stuck to the statue. Hey! Some more soul power. What else have we got? Nothing but the door, huh? This is a different cabin, though. Just how many cabins are there? Well, let's start by looking at it. There's a small crack between the doors. I can only imagine that creates a bad draft. The sliding doors won't open. They seem to be locked. Good thing we've got a crowbar, right? Alright, jam it between the doors and... yeah, do it. It's the fastest way. But I can't break the lock. Throw my body weight behind the crowbar 2 or 3 times, then... Why does the music sound so ominous? There's a sound of metal breaking. What? The crowbar snaps completely into 2 pieces. Dang, I'm strong. I got a broken crowbar. Too much force, old man. At least the lock got busted too. Good. Hurry it up and look inside. And you? Well. Let's check it out since we lost our crowbar for this. You overdid it, man. The door's a mess. You made it even harder to open now. This black screen isn't very encouraging. I push the door open and step inside. Only to run into something. Stop. Don't come any closer. If you come any closer, I'll sue. A woman has backed up in a defensive stance. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. If you try anything, I'll... Shut up, old lady! Old? At Sho's roar, the woman shrieks and falls silent, eyes wide. It's incredibly rude, but honestly I'm grateful. We wait for the woman to calm down before asking what she's doing here. Forgive me. It was all a misunderstanding on my part. I'm Christy Arimura, freelance news anchor. Though I haven't done much recently. Wait, I've seen you. You're that woman that was in the news. Wow, it's really true. Celebrities are more beautiful in person. Cut that out. This isn't the time for flattery. She says that, but she doesn't sound that upset. She seems to love being complimented. Anyway. What are you doing out here? And something I would like to note is that there is indeed a bookshelf in this cabin. Her expression clouds over. Well, Sho huffs at me. You really have to ask? You lost your tact in your old age. Masao Kirimuro's face comes to mind. That's right. This place is... I was going to die. Yes, I know full well just how stupid that is. But sometimes that's the only choice you have left. I should have known better. Such a thoughtless question passed my lips. I wish I could blame the mark for this. Oh yeah, I heard something about you fooling around with another celebrity. Not that I care about that stuff. That's why I came out here, so I wouldn't cause trouble for anyone. At the very end, I thought about calling someone, but couldn't, so I made up my mind. But then, in the forest, I have a bad feeling about this. What was in the forest? A huge man. An extremely huge man. No, actually, I'm not sure if he was really human or not. But I saw a figure like that. Then I suddenly got scared. So I ran into this cottage. I'm here to kill myself, and I just run from danger. I'm a riot. Oh, what's wrong? You two aren't saying anything. Oh, bye, Sammy. Have a good night. Thanks for sticking around. See you next week. That's the same as what I... Yeah. Christy must have seen Shimio. Which means she must also. Have you gotten a weird scar recently? One that stings every now and then? I know the answer just from her reaction. How'd you know? I only just noticed it myself. There's a strange bite mark on my palm. This is crazy. Someone receives the mark when they're already planning suicide. The height of irony. Hey, old man, what are we supposed to do now? That lady came to off herself, you know? Is there any point in helping her? Help me! I'm not going to kill myself anymore, I swear. So please, I'm terrified of him. Her eyes are serious. She must mean what she says. It might only be a temporary change of heart, but... Alright. We'll help you. Our home base is Kujo Mansion. We need to go... Stop messing with the flashlight, old man. What? What's happening? The light won't turn on. This has happened before, but back then... I got it to go back on right away. But this time it's not working. What? What was that? A noise? From behind the cottage? Is something there? Shit, it's no use. I give up on the flashlight and stuff it in my bag. But what's the plan now? Do we bunker down in this cottage we can't even lock up? Or... we have to run out of the forest. Yeah, we can't lock up because we broke the lock. Are you insane? Staying here would be suicide. This place is strangely clean. That means someone is coming here. You mean he comes here? Let's go. We walked all the way here. We should know how to get back. I'm bad at directions, but I mean, I should be able to figure it out, right? You're seriously going? Are you mad? Sorry, but we're out of time. Stay here if you want. I won't stop you. Ah! We step out into pitch blackness. Damn it, I can hardly see! Anyway, we need to go straight back to the entrance with no detours. We've got no idea where he could be waiting for us. Words leave me in a rush. If I hadn't spit them out, I'd never finish. My voice is starting to shake too much. No detours, right? I can do this, right? We're at a fork already. Which way? Where do we go? I think east. We came from the east. Okay. Yeah! Don't yell, old lady! Something's coming closer. We need to get out of here fast. The east? The east? I'm gonna trust this thing. Okay, that looks promising. That's the beehive that we went past. Another fork? Which way this time? South! It's south! The exit should be straight ahead from there. Quiet! Something's passing through the bushes right by us. Shit. Is he following us? Even if he is, we have to keep going. This is nuts. No way we can just stand around anymore. Right, let's go. Okay, south. Okay, south. Okay, and then straight ahead. Straight ahead. Whoa. Wait a second. Christy suddenly stops. What's wrong? Someone's coming. I'm telling you, someone's coming. Out from the darkness jumps. Eh? Mashta? So this is where you were. You're closer than I thought. Wait, why are you here? Had a bad feeling, so I grabbed a car and made my way here. Looks like you're in a rough spot. You can say that again. Anyway, we're on our way back. Good plan. Mashta glances over at Christy. Run now. Explain later. We gotta get out of here. Alright, we're back out. We reach the entrance safe and sound. The creeping murder on the arch is such a familiar sight now. Alright, if we made it this far, then we must be... Yeah, it's all good now. Christy doesn't move. She looks worried, staring off at the forest's entrance. What's wrong? Oh. Over there. Doesn't it look like someone's there? She's looking at a picnic table hiding in the gloom next to the gate. My gaze is drawn over, as if by magnets. What is that? Oh hey, it's it's our friend. He lost his shoe. The scene before me is strange. There's a huge, misshapen man with bees crawling all over his face. My eyes fixate on his mouth. It looks like he's laughing. My heart thunders painfully when I catch a glimpse of the limp figure sitting beside him. It's him. That man. He was going to commit suicide. Masao Kimura. It's definitely him. Control those that are different. And exercise. That strange voice echoes in my head again. My vision warps. He's dead? Kimura's dead? When? Why is he on that bench? My legs give out, and when I can finally focus enough, I find myself kneeling on the ground. Old man, keep it together. It's still okay. He hasn't seen us. We have to escape while we can. Christy's completely out of it. She won't move an inch unless someone drags her. Well, let's go. We're going to the parking lot. Quietly. Show, you bring her. You got it. Come on, Mashita. Let's go. Mashita. He's gone. Huh? I took my eyes off him for 2 seconds. He's not by the bench anymore. He disappeared. A shrieking growls and the undergrowth near us rustles. God, he's right there! Run! Nashita yells, scrambling away. A hollow bang rings out from behind me. A gunshot? It must be Mashita. I had no idea he had a gun. I dive headfirst into the car, slamming my head accidentally into the steering wheel. Mashita tumbles into the passenger seat last. You didn't tell me you had a gun. Why would I tell you? No time to talk now, just hit the gas. I'm trying. The engine won't start. Shit! Old man, what are you doing? Mashita looks through the front windshield at the figure approaching. Hurry it up, he's coming. Shoot it! Shoot the fucking thing! Christy cowers in the back seat, her head in her hands. Please, God! Eek! Something bumps the hood of the car. The whole vehicle rocks violently. And then... it turned on! Go, let's get the hell out of here! Tires squealing, we race out of the parking lot. Whew, what a climatic scene. An unspeakable sense of relief fills the car. You feeling truly alive is a real sensation, then it most definitely feels like this. The greatest irony is that the only time you can truly feel alive is when you have a brush with death. No one speaks for a while. We're all soaking in that feeling. It's only after we've left the mountain and reached buildings again that I feel like talking. Still. I glance to the rearview mirror, and then at the passenger seat. Both Mashita and Sho are looking out their windows. Is it really okay for you to come here? If Mary finds out... Obviously, I came with her permission. Mashita immediately retorts. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have come. I get it. Mary must have also guessed that we were in danger. So what happened to that explanation? Who's that woman behind us? Oh, right. I tell him everything I know so far about Christie Arimura. She offers up some details as well. The moment her background comes to light, Mashita smiles coldly. Arimura? Right, now that you mention him, I do remember you. Ah. Oh no. How's the connection? Is it back? I did. Doesn't that mean... Wait. If you say nope, does that mean that you can hear me and you're answering me? Or nope? Nope? Huh? Okay, let me try opening the stream. Opening the stream on my YouTube and see what it looks like there. Where is my link there? I heard you ask the question, but before I could send my yes message, it said stream offline. Okay, I just opened the stream on like my browser and it's working. And the status right now looks like it's fine. I think it was a minor hiccup that is resolved now. Okay, then I will continue. Boy, is this YouTube being weird, or is this like my internet being weird? Alright. But it seems to be recovered now, so let's continue. But these scars you all have, what were they called? Marks. Thanks. So you all have these marks. What happens when you have one? Well... Mashita butts in from the passenger seat. You die. Within a few days' time. Suffering from something like amnesia. You zone out and your brain takes a vacation. It all happened to me. Sho scoffs. You all talk like it's someone else's problem. Sho. Mashita didn't mean it like that. You can only be blunt when discussing this. Doesn't look like Sho will buy that excuse though. Guess it really is not your problem. After all, you don't have a mark anymore. Huh? What's he talking about? Oh, well, you see... Mashita's already lost Hanahiko's mark. He's free now, so there's no good reason for him to be here with us, but... You're putting yourself in danger for the truth? I can't believe it. You're like a saint. Christie's exaggerated compliment is drowned out by Mashita's sardonic laugh. It's nothing that noble. But thanks to that, I've learned the thing I most wanted to know. And what's that? When and how people get the mark. The first time, I was oblivious, but this time, I was aware of it. Mashita, you don't mean... He gives me his usual crooked grin and shows me his wrist. Sure enough, his skin is blemished by a scar that looks like a spirit's bite mark. Sho cries out, a look of horror on his face. Come on, no way! Did you seriously do that? Man, give it up already! It's someone else's problem, right? So just shut it. Well, Mashita, huh? Mashita, could I say something? What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. You never told me you had a gun. Oh, that. He laughs scornfully and shoves a paper bag into my hands. I open the bag and find a revolver-style handgun at the bottom. If you want it, take it. That's not what I... Mashita keeps on talking without stopping to hear what I have to say. It's loaded with 5 bullets. You can hang on to it. But promise me. Promise you what? Don't use it on anything other than a spirit. Not that there's any proof it'll work on them. Of course. Have any experience with guns? There's no way I would. To be fair, I don't really know. But at the very least, right now I'm not getting the feeling that I can handle a gun. Oh. Only use it under extreme stress. With no experience, you won't hit your mark. Well, whatever. If I'm there, just leave the shooting to me. You can face the spirit some other way. Yeah, that's how it was at H Elementary too. And for God's sake, keep it hidden. Gun possession gets you 3 years penal labor. I'd get hit with 1 to 10 myself just for giving it to you. And shooting a single bullet would get you more than 3 years, if not a life sentence. So you're telling me not to use it? No, I'm just telling you that if it's restricted that badly by the law, it's got that kind of power. Well, I just got a handgun. The mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Boy, does that sound familiar. Welcome back, Lord Yashiki. You as well, Lord Sho. It appears that the woman with you is also a mark bearer. We introduce Christy, we introduce Christy, and then Mary proceeds to fill her in on everything. The mark after your life, memory loss, and the spirits who curse them into the living. Christy accepts her new reality surprisingly quickly. Guess it's only natural after what she saw in the forest. I then update Mary on what we found. I see. What a close call for you. I can hear relief in her voice. But why did she let Mashita go? If you must know, after you left, Lord Mashita insisted on traveling to the forest as well. Her eyes flick over to Mashita. I'm not one to just sit around. Mashita shrugs nonchalantly. It was quite the issue. A selfish attitude like that could get all of you mark bearers killed. I normally would have refused. Did something happen? No. I
I admit I had a foreboding feeling. I sensed danger was closing in on you, Lord Yashiki. So he went, an emergency measure. Lord Mashita, please know that I will not allow such a thing a second time. Her cool voice is icier than usual. Mashita's so hard-headed, I wonder if she's actually getting through to him at all. Now, is this her talking? Now, from what you have told me, you are positive that it was Shimio who gave Lord Sho his mark. Yeah. That ugly monster is definitely the huge man I saw that time. The fact that I have the mark now, too, proves it. Mashita rubs at his wrist, smirking. So, what exactly are you planning? Don't tell me you're seriously thinking of fighting that thing. There's no way you'd win. You're completely mad if you think you can. She's right. Certain someone's awesome bullets didn't even scratch it. We need a tank or something to beat that thing. The room falls silent. I'm sure all of us are thinking about what we saw back at the forest. There's no way we can do anything about a monster like that. We have to leave it to the police. Hello, police. You honestly believe they'll do something? Go and make a suicide pact with that naive thinking, but leave me out of it. What? How dare you? I really hope we get a tank next episode. That would be pretty awesome. Well, we got a handgun. That's an improvement from Umbrella last episode. How dare you? Yo, boss. All this high and mighty talk coming from you. That meat. You've got an idea how to beat it? How the hell would I know that? But I'm willing to risk my life to find one. His shout is hoarse. He's probably uneasy. Christy shivers. Sho just glares at Mashita. An awkward silence falls again. We're wasting time. We've got to do something, but... Well, let's, I mean, Mary always has the answers, right? Let's turn to Mary. There's nothing I can do but rely on a doll. I glance over at Mary. May I interject? Sounds like she read my mind. We have only a limited amount of time until dawn, when the spirit vanishes. Do what you can before then. It would be wise to gather information on Shimio. You say that, but... No way we can find a needle in a haystack. We gotta have a clue first. Then... why don't we check out the bee farm that's north of 8 Shrine? My reports say several people have seen Shimio there. Wait. Reporter lady, you have reports? Hardly anyone ever goes there now with the weird events in the forest. Why is a bee farm up there? A cult called Honeybee Family used to live on the land. No one's there anymore, though. How come? They committed mass suicide. Well, that's matches the forest. A mass suicide in the woods. I've heard about that somewhere. Mashita might have mentioned something similar before we entered the forest. The tabloids and gossip shows ate it up 5 years ago. They never revealed the details though, so the public doesn't know. Oh yeah, I remember that. But my club took up all my time back then, so I don't know much. You seem to know quite a bit about the forest, Christy Arimura. Read up on it to find a primo spot? Don't be an ass. I was put in charge of the report, so I did my research.
honeybee family was very insular and secretive. I heard the mass suicide end was all the members following their leader. Seems like the connection gets a bit iffy around this time. Maybe? New channels chalked it up to their discontent with modern society. What happened to the leader? Rumors say it was also suicide. Though, I saw an old picture of him and he was a huge, obese man. Suddenly, everyone is holding their breath. No doubt we're picturing the same thing. The monster at the forest entrance. A dead guy's come back to life? We want to go to a place with a zombie? That's totally insane. It's just like rumors say. That forest is cursed. There's no way I could... Just standing there, the voices of the suicide victims surrounded me. Shut the hell up, Hag. No more words out of those lip flaps. But now it's not only the forest that's cursed. I failed to kill myself and now I'm at this mansion. I'm cursed too. And so are all of you. Her mutters have a dark edge. If Shimio is somehow connected to Honeybee family, then the key to destroying his grudge is going to be there. Oh, right. What are you gonna do, old lady? You still want to die? I'm considering it, but I'll help you guys while I settle on my decision. I'll pass on monster fighting. Wow, you'll help? I'm shocked. If you leave your mark alone, you won't need a hike back out there. Well, I hate owing strangers, especially pushy guys like you. She seems grateful that we saved her. There's no reason to refuse her help. We need as much as we can get.
The night is drawing to a close. The key to escaping the mark does seem to lie within the forest. Lady Christie has said Shimio was often seen near the bee farm. It may hold a connection to him. Good luck.
Alright. What good timing. We hit a nice save point right around 10 o'clock. So that'll be it for today. And then next week we'll try to survive, I guess. Alright then, good night, Bucky. And thanks for watching. See you next week. Alright, bye-bye-bye, bye-bye-bye.